Okay, y'all. So I know y'all have seen that video by now of that lady being dragged out that town hall, where she was basically manhandled and what have you. But that was Dr. Teresa Bornpaul, and like I said, put some respect on that lady's name because doctor is absolutely in front of that. But anyways, the fact that they knew her name was because she absolutely ran for the U.S. House Representatives for Idaho. In this, she was pushed, she was dragged, and she had to go to the hospital behind this. And the sheriff that was there, Bob Norris, absolutely brought in this Lear asset management company to handle security, but didn't tell anybody. This is what I want y'all to understand something, because a lot of y'all are new to this. Baby, you can't go into these town halls and just do anything. And that's not saying that that's what happened in this case, but there's another situation out of North Carolina that people are a little bit up in arms about. There are protocols when you go to the town hall. Make sure you hear those protocols. Make sure you know those protocols before you go in there and think you're leading some resistant charge and you get a charge. Okay, so if they have a sign recommendation, if they have, a decorum situation. But in this case with Dr. Bornpaul, there was no protocol addressed. So that's how you know that these little dudes up here just doing anything and swear they patriots but don't know how the government works. And I want y'all to understand something. That little male that was up there talking about, oh, that little girl, she don't know how to be quiet, and she's getting put out because she spoke up. Listen to what he said. That little girl is getting put out because she spoke up. Again, that's a grown ass woman that's got more accomplishments than you have in your pinky. Because if you know anything about Ed Badarnha, he is nothing but a voice actor, y'all. Y'all can go over there and go tank those reviews, and I'm pretty sure he's already struggling. That's why he's over there on this side. Anyways, this was a violation to her right to free speech. She was not the only one that was speaking up about the Medicaid cuts, but of course, because they knew who she was and they already can't stand the fact that she stands on the side of right of the people, that's why they want to silence her. And the fact that like I said, this is a cut to Medicaid. This was a cut to the hundreds of constituents in that area. And you damn right, I would have been, feeling some type of way too, because you're not identifying yourself. Your private security, the protocols were not expressed at the beginning of this, and therefore, I'm not. If y'all roughing me up in here, what the hell y'all gonna do outside? So, with that being said, it was real interesting to watch that whole thing. And with that, I'm gonna say this. Not gonna hold y'all hand because again, I told y'all tuberculosis, measles, all that shit's out here in these streets. White women, if you want to know why you have not heard anything from Kamala, if you want to know why the 92% is on sabbatical, I want y'all to really grand scheme look at what happened in there. Because the fact that a lot of you are asking why black women are not, leading the charge or helping with the situation, because that's ultimately what y'all want. It's for us to lead the charge. Or why, trying to gaslight her into saying, well, you wanted to run the country. This is your time. No, you didn't choose her to. But the fact of the matter is, so many women whipped out their phones and was recording. We didn't need all those recordings. What she needed was other women to step up, because you saw that the little man was in there being, acting like when you saw that those men were not going to do anything, that's when 2, 3, 4, 5 of y'all should have stood up and was like, not on my watch, because that's what the 92% does. That's why we not about to jump in front of this, because we just saw how y'all did this on some little protests. You think we about to get out here and grand scale this shit? Absolutely the fuck not. Because these people are not playing fair. They are not playing by the rules. And if you think that they would not revel in unaliving one of us, baby, we got babies to go home to. And as we are feeling it just like you all are, you all got to get a little bit smarter in how these protocols work and how to stick up for each other, because we know that in y'all's community, y'all have a real big problem with cohesiveness and sticking together. And that is coming from, many discussions with white women. This happens, y'all need to stick together and say, not on my watch. Because as much as they have promised you a seat at the patriarchy table, you're never gonna get it, baby. If you ain't got it in all these years, you're not gonna get it. But y'all gotta stop letting shit like that happen on y'all's watch.